वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल प्रोग्राम गुरु मंत्र शिक्षा का ग्रंथ।
Hello everyone, I hope your exam went well. So here is the answer key for CSIR UGC NET JRF exam June 2018 and this is the answer key of section B, code B. आपका कोड जो भी था क्वेश्चन सेम होते हैं but they are random, so you can match according to your code, right? And one more thing I would like to say, this is not the final answer key. I may be wrong at some places too, so you just have to wait for CSIR official answer key for the final approval of your marks. So here we go. All right, according to the code B, set B, this is the first question of section B, 21st question. Which one of the following statement is not correct? And here are four options and the correct answer for this option is answer 3. सी वन मोर थिंग, एक्सप्लेनेशन जो है आंसर्स की उसके लिए मैं सेपरेट वीडियो बनाऊंगी. इन वीडियोस में सिर्फ मैंने ऑप्शंस जो हैं वो प्रोवाइड किए हैं सो दैट आप फ्रिक्वेंटली चेक कर सकें कि आपके कितने आंसर्स जो हैं वो करेक्ट हैं और कितने जो है इनकरेक्ट हैं, सो दैट यू गेट एन आइडिया दैट हाउ मच यू आर स्कोरिंग. This is question number 22, sorry. Which one of the following peptides can coexist in both cis and trans conformation? There are four options for this and correct answer should be this one according to me. Question number 23. The cell maintains a high concentration of protons inside the lysosome because of very straight question. Correct answer should be this one. Answer 2. Question number 24. It is known that there is a large difference in the DNA content between two organisms with similar developmental complexity. This is due to large differences in the number of, and the correct answer should be again second one, transposable elements and repetitive DNA. Again, this is a very easy question. Alright, 25th question. A uracil containing plasmid was constructed and was used in transformation into the wild type and uracil and glycosylase mutated E. coli cells and scored for transformants in the presence of appropriate antibiotics. Which one of the following statements correctly describe the experimental outcome? And here are the four options, and according to the given statements, correct answer should be the first one. 26th question. Which one of the following pair of amino acids are glucogenic and ketogenic in nature? See, in this question I am confused between first and fourth option, but according to me most appropriate should be the first one. Next question. This question is a numerical one and the correct option should be the second one. Alright, ability of a membrane protein to span the lipid bilayer strictly depends on the presence of alpha helices. Again, the very direct and simple question. Alright, next question is what? Ability of a membrane protein to span the lipid. Okay, again I by mistake I repeated this one. So correct answer should be the alpha helices. Which one of the listed below is a p-type ion transporter, and the correct option should be the fourth one. Alright, 30th question. If a disease caused by an intracellular pathogen is associated with host anti-inflammatory response, which one of the following may lead to an effective therapeutic approach? And answer should be first one according to me. First one is the most appropriate one among the given statements. Right, next one is phosphorylation or for EI elongation factor 2 alpha subunits leads to. These are the options and correct option should be second one. All right, next question. Transcriptional regulation of tryptophan operon by tryptophan involves binding of tryptophan to these one. मैंने बोला था आपको tryptophan lac operants में दोनों ही important थे and this one is also important. मैंने आपको important topics में भी इसके बारे में बताया था and the correct option should be first one from the given statements. All right, moving on. E. coli takes 40 minutes to duplicate its genome using a bidirectional mode of replication. If E. coli were to use unidirectional mode of replication to synthesize a full copy of DNA, complementary to just one strand of the genome, it would take how many minutes? So according to me, answer should be the second one, 80 minutes. Alright, next one. Which one of the following is not true for an alternative pathway of complement activation? This is the question from immunology, and the correct option should be third one. Alternative pathway produce C3 by the same route as a classical pathway. Alright, the next question is which one of the following permits the rapid diffusion of small water soluble molecules between the cytoplasm of adjacent cell? Very direct and very simple question, and the answer should be gap junctions. All right, these are the first 35 questions of section B. Tomorrow I will upload the rest of the questions for section B and section C along with section A too, and afterwards in a couple of days I will upload the videos with the explanation. जितनी मैं अच्छी explanation आपको दे सकती हूँ हर question के, I will do that. टिल देन आप अपने एक बार ये 35 जितने भी क्वेश्चंस मैंने आपको बताए हैं 21 to 35 प्लीज़ गो फॉर दैट. देखिए आपने कितने सही किए हैं, कितने गलत किए हैं. एंड अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग द सेम वर्डिंग्स. मैं भी गलत हो सकती हूँ कुछ क्वेश्चंस में, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू मी दीज आर द ऑप्शंस 99% करेक्ट. एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू वेट फॉर द CSIR ऑफिशियल की फॉर द फाइनल अप्रूवल ऑफ योर मार्क्स. Thank you so much and good luck.
Thanks for watching our video. To subscribe on our channel, please press the subscribe button given below the video. And for regular updates and notification, don't forget to press the bell icon. For more information query, do like my Facebook page and the link is given below. Thank you so much guys. God bless you. Bye bye. Take care.